All right, guys, welcome back. We are on another episode of MLB's Road to the Show. All right, right now we go up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we are after the All-Star break. We are 48 and 49. Clearly, we've got some work to do. The Royals they're having a bad record this year too. I've realized also.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
I could come back on
you
a
have to
lot
be careful
of these stats.
throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
We missed all this time due to an injury. But
2-2 on the way. Right side.
We're not as far behind as we thought.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
So we're not as far behind as we thought. We can actually come back and lead the league in
Great American
a lot of these stats.
We head to the bottom of the second. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Carter.
All right, let's hit that cutter up.
Fetty back to work.
Too early.
Foul.
He's giving me another shot. And I couldn't do it again. God. So disappointing, man. He's throwing it low. That was a hit.
There's a swing and a drive. Duvall going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in. So the batting order turns over.
I just needed a little bit more.
Steps in for
just
the Royals.
A little bit more.
The other way. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Damn it, man.
Right
barely hit that.
Waters under it.
I got under that. Down. I know I did.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and
that was not a good swing.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
All right, we got to fix
set for
that.
The start of the
that
inning.
can't happen
so up
again.
Now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. And there's a hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Okay.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite
way.
Let's
go RBI base hit.
Didn't try to pull the ball.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Will Benson will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2.
They called it.
So they get 3.
They called it.
Taylor Ward steps in for the Royals.
All right, we got
Carter
the first game won.
An unremarkable game in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today.
It is what it is, dude. Let's go.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Carter digs in now. And that is out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
That's a hit.
Out towards right center field.
Dude, we just can't get under.
Makes
We're
the
missing
grab
it by
and
just
there's
a
two gone.
little bit, man. Just a little bit.
One down. Freddie Fermin, the next to hit. Slice to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner at second here, one gone.
Come on, Zebby. Give me a good pitch, man. Not a good pitch.
Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman,
Oh, we're
Michael
losing.
Garcia. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
5-2.
Matthews back to work. That misses. 1-0.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with
Dang
runners
it,
in scoring
man.
position, so a lot of squandered
That's
opportunities.
like
Tough,
6
because
straight
those are moments
hits.
you just can't get back.
Back-to-back
Duvall
games to
calls
the
it in,
same
and there's one away.
freaking person.
Here's Mauricio
Center
Duvall.
field, dude.
Here's the throw to the plate.
Got
And
him.
he's out.
Good job.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach clearly as he tried to score from second. Third base coach
All
was
right,
trying
Gregory
to hold him up,
Soto.
had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly base running mistake.
Carter, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that one
Golly,
sliced
man,
foul.
time your pitches, bro.
2 out, space is empty.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Carter had a rough go of it in the loss.
So certainly a frustrating game.
I know, guys, I know. We haven't got a hit this whole series.
One down, and here is
What?
Carter.
A knuckle curve is this dude's best pitch?
Swinging a foul straight back.
Come on, bro.
The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And there's a hit to third. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. 4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
I can't go.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get into that dugout.
Awesome.
Base hit right field. One runs in. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 4-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. A massive home run. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
I love it, man.
At first, one away.
Oh, what kind of...
Swinging a foul straight back.
Good pitch, dude.
Goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
What the hell am I doing?
Misses. 0-2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Bro, this dude is just throwing.
And they'll do it again.
Circle change, circle change, circle change.
Leads off first with one away.
Come on.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, nobody on. Jack Caglione now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Bro. Good pitch.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Oh, disappointing.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Reds go down.
Golly.
Now the catcher
I get
up
too
to
flashy
hit. Ready
with
for
it.
me.
Or, I'm sorry. I get too, I just want to swing the ball. Swing at everything.
The throw in.
Not smart, bro.
The tag out.
In this situation with a single to right field, the runner at first cannot try to make it to third. You've got to get back into this ball game, and every base runner counts.
Come on
Foul
with these
ball.
stupid circle changes. Why did they still have this guy in here?
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
So stupid.
So 2 on with 2 away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jack Caglione. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds take this one in a blowout. Carter had a sensational showing in the win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the
All right, we get to return to the clubhouse. We went 2 for 5. That's not too bad. Okay, Chicago White Sox, here we come. 50-50 and 39-61. All right, again, we're not playing the best team in the world. Let's try and capitalize on it. Win some ball games.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 2nd. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Carter.
Bro, come on, dude.
After that one.
first pitch
Stop being
right there
stupid.
for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Ripped on a line. Blaze makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. Carter, in his 3rd season, 23 years old. He's a former American League MVP.
Dang, dude. That dude is just throwing low.
Well,
Little
pretty
off the
clear
plate,
to me,
buddy.
he's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Stays alive.
That was a pitch. I don't know why the hell that didn't stay fair.
Ripped on the ground to second. Inning over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. That's a base hit.
Oh,
Throw
shit.
into third.
You dumbass.
And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Bro.
First and second, 2 down.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
That's a double.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Fitzgerald around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Run comes in from second. And it's an RBI single. And the lead is up to 5.
Hell
1
yeah,
out,
dude.
base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Triantos. Line drive. That's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way,
All right,
you
Frazier,
feel
give me a
really
good pitch,
about
buddy.
what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Right down the
Carter
middle.
in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he hung it. Dude, he gave that one to me, and I just couldn't do it.
Out to center. Montgomery under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Good job, man. We'll take that.
So 2 down. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox.
So we'll get the first game 6-0.
This could end it.
Oh,
Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
good job.
Carter did a good job in the win.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the
Next for Cincinnati, Carter. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
What? Not great
Carter
on base
getting
percentage?
the start in right, hitting third in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. 2 outs.
Come on with these
Swings through
stupid
that
ass
one for
pitches,
strike
man.
2.
Well,
No
pretty
ball,
clear to
2
me.
strikes.
He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Right side, hard hit. To first, and that is that.
So stupid.
Now the batter now, Jake Fox. 2 down, nobody on. And base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the
6
base
to
hit.
nothing.
Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some
Oh
action
my
with good wheels
God,
on the
this
bases.
stupid.
Carter, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Kicks and deals. Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Runners on the move. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Good job, man. Good job.
Now here's Jake Bauers. Second and third, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bauers with some impressive production lately. And that one in the air center field. Fox sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's
take that
6-1.
one run. We'll take it.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Dude, this guy is killing me, though.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Damn it,
To
man.
the right side, Aranda. Handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. 2 down, base is empty. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox.
We got a chance. We have a chance.
Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Carter.
Oh, thank you.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just missed.
That was a hell of a pitch, dude.
For a strike at 95.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield.
Here goes the runner. This one in the air. Baldwin puts it away for the out.
Thanks, bro.
1 down, runner at first. In now for the Reds, Brandon Valenzuela. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the go in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. So the tying run at second, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. The throw home. Tag, not in time, safe. That ties it up at 6.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome, man. I can't believe we did it.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Come on, Owen White. Damn you,
On the
fuck.
ground, a second might be 2.
You
There's
suck,
1,
bro.
and that's 2.
Oh my god. Like, you fucking let me down again.
Carter with some solid production. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6.
I was just disappointed in that one, man. I'm glad we won, but still. Like, I just feel like we just haven't been playing to what we should be playing.
Cesar Ayala steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's a hit. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now Carter. Cannon back to work. Just missed.
All right, what are you going to do for me, man? On Jonathan Cannon. Stupid. I should not have swung.
Ball to strike.
Oh, my gosh.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That was a perfect pitch, dude.
That one ripped right center field. It bangs off the wall. Around first, heading for two. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Okay.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates.
Move to second, and he's back in safely.
Wow, that was close.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab, one down. One out. Runner at second. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Will Benson. And that bunted towards third. Ramos gets it to first. Two away. So, runner at second, two down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Junior Caminero. In the dirt, but kept close. Carter at second with two down. Runner takes off for third. That one ripped. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Good catch. All right.
As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the third baseman, Brian Ramos. Ripped to right. And that's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Just didn't feel good off the bat.
And now the right fielder, Carter.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Dang, man.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch.
Move to first. And he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that he gets some length.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. And they tag him out. Bottom of the inning.
I didn't mean to hit that. Dude, I just hit that by accident.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Bro, swing the ball. Swing. Oh my God, dude.
Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front.
Runner takes off. That one the other way.
Dude, you fucking run, you idiot.
The run comes in from second.
Oh my God.
It's an RBI single. It's 3-1. Carter had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra base. A 5-3.
Well, it looks like we got a walk-off win. Okay, let's return to the clubhouse. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We're moving in the right direction. We're getting more and more confident in our hitting. It seems like our player development, like our team development, I should say, is getting a little bit better. You know, we just swept the White Sox. We only lost 1 to Kansas City. So we're moving in the right direction. Still got a long way to go. We're 53-50. So we got a tough next couple games ahead of us against the Padres and then the Dodgers. So I'm excited to see how that plays out. But we'll be back soon, guys. Until next time, though.